It was something I think when I was younger, I took for granted that how much arts, culture, music, theater, history, all of those things are all just interwoven into the fabric of the everyday Utahns' life, whether or not they realize it.
One of the powerful means of defining our culture is through the arts and the music and the museums that exist in our communities. They capture the sense of what it means to be in Utah, from Utah, and of Utah.
I think, without culture, we wouldn't have access to, certain relationships. We wouldn't have access to certain emotions and certain like visceral sort of feelings. We're lucky that we have such a vibrant art scene here. And I think it's because of organizations like that, like UCA, that it's so successful and it's so vibrant and it's so supported by the community.
It's really easy to focus on the marquee arts organizations that we have in Utah, and they're fantastic. They do global level arts expression. They're wonderful. But the importance of art exists on a very local level as well, in community theater, in local arts gatherings between painters and musicians. Those gatherings really define our culture in this state in a powerful fashion, and they give us great community connection along the way. And so the Utah Cultural Alliance really recognizes that arts are big in scale in some settings, but very intimate in others. And they help capture the life and vibrance of a community. So they're vital, not only from an artistic expression standpoint, but also from an economic standpoint of what they mean to the community.
There's a lot of work that the Cultural Alliance does that is more visible. We've got things like Culture Connect and our Culture Club events where there are public-facing community experiences elevating arts and culture and amplifying arts and culture in the community. And then there's the work that we do that not a lot of people see. We're working with legislators and government departments to advance issues, to clarify bills and positions. What was always there was that people saw that arts were important. What wasn't always there was that that members of government, particularly at the state level, seeing that they could make an impact even more than they had been.
Public funding from federal, state, and community sources is critical to the future of all arts organizations. It's just vital. Our arts organizations, however, are putting all of their manpower, all of their resources, all of their time into doing their service, performing their art, their craft. And so the Utah Cultural Alliance helps carry that message of importance of these arts organizations to government on the federal, state, and local level, so that their voice, the voice of these arts organizations, is heard loud and clear as we share public resources to keep this cultural foundation alive.
Ultimately, I think one of the things that the Utah Cultural Alliance does is we are the voice of the arts and culture industry. We work and speak on behalf of artists and organizations with the government, federal, state, local. We work hard to be the voice of arts and culture in Utah.
You can be a supporter of the arts and be like attending concerts or like being a performer or an artist and all that stuff, but I felt like something was missing. I love what I do and I love being a musician, but I wanted to do more for the arts community at large, and just the cultural sort of community in Utah and in Salt Lake City.
Utah Cultural Alliance does a great job in advocacy at the state level and on the county level to represent the interests of arts organizations. But UCA also does a great job with best practices, working with arts organizations to do their job better and more efficiently so that every public dollar that's invested in an arts program is an effective dollar and really has an impact in the community and, more importantly, in the lives of the people who come in contact with the programs.